Folks, this is John Pettipas recording at 10 minutes past 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday, which is the 4th day of September 2020. Welcome back. It's Labor Day weekend, and we're doing a special tribute to all workers. All workers, a happy Labor Day weekend message to all wonderful workers out there throughout Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, Newfoundland, United States, and the whole world. This is a big thing. This is Labor Day weekend. It's a tribute to all of you. Now, every morning we do what we call shit, shave, shower, shampoo. I was just about to get in the shower and I brushed my teeth and I did some of the things, but a few items not listed. I didn't shower or shampoo this morning. I said, well, I'm doing Labor Day. I got a little bit scruffy to get out there, and I'm going to look there. But I want to show you here, by the way. I'm very proud of it. See, keep calm. Let the laborer handle it. See that? Keep calm. Let the laborer handle it. And it gives us this was given to me by buddy come in from Cape Breton one time. He bought some stuff, gave an explanation to Terry Fox, and he was said, I'll get out the car and give you a cap. And he went out to his trunk, and car's been driven back from the airport getting home from Alberta, and he couldn't find a cap, so he gave me this beautiful long sleeve T-shirt, and I love it. This is about 6-7 years ago, and it's wonderful. Keep calm, let the laborer handle it. So I like that. You know, I'm going to pay tribute here. Garbage men. You never see the garbage men on the front page of the newspaper, but they're out there in all weather. Hot, cold, humid, windy, you name it. And they don't complain. They're out there just faithfully diligent doing their work. Where would we be at without these people? Okay? The garbage men, the truck drivers, the railroad workers. We say the railroad built this country and the truck drivers keep it going. Railroad's still very important, mind you. The construction workers, the highway flaggers. You see the guys out in the highways? Geez, those guys are 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning out. You'll see them in East Tarrabushy. You'll see them in Trans-Canada going up towards Annakin-Isher, wherever you're at. The farmers, the fishermen. Okay, here, right here. Speaking of fishermen, look. In case it rains on today, I am prepared. Just go say, Monsieur, Captain Highliner gets the big fish, hits the fish and bring them home to Liza, as the dear Newfoundland friends say. Catch the fish, bring them over to Liza, bring them home to the bay around the wharf for market, whatever. So, there. I like this one. I was going to use this in the spring as a prop on a rainy day gardening, but I decided to haul it out right now. Speaking of fishermen, and I want to give a quick shout out here. This here is from this morning's Halifax Herald. This is this morning's Halifax Herald, and look at that tuna fish. This is today. I phoned up the guy 20 past 6 in the morning, and he gets up early. I think I got about a minute for him, but I said, hello, Willard. Okay. Vintage Nova Scotia, looking at Halifax Chronicle Herald's vast collection of historical and archival photos from around the province. More than half a ton of tuna. I love tuna fish. In fact, Sobeys had a sale on it the other day, and I bought buy 5 cans, get 5 cans free. Love tuna fish. Actually, these kind of fish, tuna fish they make for flake tuna is usually a smaller tuna. These big fish go to the high-priced restaurants in Japan, sushi, and New York City, and what have you. Lot to the Japanese market. Anyway, here, and more than half a ton of tuna. Processor Willard Pettipas, no relation to me, different Pettipas. Willard Pettipas, right, of Harabushy, and biologist Tom Hulbert of St. Andrews, New Brunswick. St. Andrews, New Brunswick, NB, New Brunswick. It weighed in at 1,240 pounds. Woo! Woo! And this was on November 9th of 1981. So this November, 2 months from now, it will be 39 years. So wonderful picture of a great Willard. Wonderful picture of a great big tuna fish. Lots of tuna fish. Lots of sandwiches in a fish like that, wouldn't it? So that's this morning's Halifax Herald. Hopefully you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, go out and buy a copy. It's worthwhile seeing. That's what they call a big fish. Anyway, Labor Day. Wonderful Labor Day. They take all these workers. And the grocery workers. See, look. The grocery store workers. Where would we be at without the grocery store workers? This is the plastic bags now they're using, of course, to they're brown paper bags. But I also like to support local, so I used to show one of these here. Plastic bags. It shows the stuff at Sobeys. Okay? Now, you take in... Labor Day is for a reason. We have that to commemorate and thank workers from all walks of life. And there's some people, I was ticked off last night at supper hour. Premier was on, and you have this, I mentioned him in a video a while back, there's 2 videos in the Premier. First of all, Nova Scotia's future, and stick with Steve. I had no idea he was going to retire from public office after 7+ years as Premier and 17 years in the public eye as MLA, opposition. Actually, he was a third place party leader, Liberal Party leader, third place, official opposition leader, and finally Premier for 2 terms now. Anyway, and then I did a subsequent one to that, Steve McNeil, farewell to Nova Scotia. But anyway, the Premier's on the 5 o'clock local radio station news yesterday, Thursday the 3rd, and he said the teachers' union guy, Paul Wozniak, who I mentioned in a video about 3 weeks ago, is complaining about, well, we don't like how the schools are opening again. Said, Premier McNeil said, to be fair, I'm not being partisan here, the schools aren't even open yet. It's like telling the cook, Mama, I don't like this. And I know a lady with a big family said, she put the food down. Mama had 14 kids, 13 of which survived into adulthood. Mama put the food down. We were damn glad to get it. We ate it. We didn't say, well, make me something special. They ate what was put before them. And they all grew into big, strappy lads and wonderful ladies. One of those daughters I work with, had the privilege and pleasure working with for 25 years. And Margie said, Mama put the food on the table. Johnny and Jessie Wood's house. We ate what was in front of us, and we thank God, we thank their parents. And that's the way it should be. Anyway, back to the thing. It'd be like complaining about what Mama's put on the table, or they're going to serve you at the banquet or restaurant or whatever before you even get the meal. That's not kosher. And subsequent to that, somebody came in and made the comment, which I wasn't aware of, and that this here cat, I'm digressing here a bit here, this cat that's whining and complaining, okay, this here whiny, complaining cat, she is in Nova Scotia Teachers Union, threatens complaint, blah, 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 blah. Well, there on the front page is one in Halifax Herald. The garbage man I just seen a few minutes ago, he was hot and sweaty as a human day out there, and he's moving, hustling right along, and moving right, and he doesn't complain. You don't see him on the front page of the paper. But Adam's doing a great job, and all his co-workers are doing a wonderful job. I applaud it. It's like the guy said, keep calm, let the laborers handle it. Okay? Now they take us up all these, so the railroad men, the truck drivers, the highway workers, the construction workers, the farmers, the fishermen, the grocery store workers. Where would we at? What we'd all starved at in the case of the grocery store workers. Actually, we starved out with the fishermen and farmers too, for that matter. I hate to be not in the stores to sell if there wasn't the farmers, fishermen, factory work. So this is the people I'm aiming us at. And there's a lot of good teachers out there. At one time, I wasn't a big fan of unions. I'm not overly endowed, but I've known some people that have been, I knew one guy who was a union shop steward. Great guy. And at that local dairy we had, Anakin-ish, I can tell you, man, oh man, they had a guy there, he liked to have his ass kissed, so to say, politically. And if they didn't have union in there, they'd be in a hell of a place at Eastern Dairy Foods. Okay? They take and I noticed interesting over the years, I dealt with the milk drivers, the ones that were not hired on the basis of politics, regardless of the party, they were the good They put the milk in and put the juice in yogurt, they rotated for freshness, didn't overstock, didn't understock, and they managed the inventory very well. I've noticed that. The ones that were hired on the basis of ability and willingness to work and stick with it, you put a guy out in the truck, same idea like I said, the flaggers on the highway, those guys get up 2 o'clock in the morning. They have the order the day before. They receive the order at the depot. They organize all the time, and they go do the route. Just something like a mailman. All weather, newspaper delivery carriers, all these wonderful folks. We have a new lady, we salute her. Wonderful lady. Hilda, doing a great job. Hello, Hilda. Hilda's probably actually getting her sleep right now because she gets home at about 6:30 in the morning after being out all night delivering the paper and far-flung delivery run. It's enjoyable, and she's doing a great job. Anyway, she sleeps and gets up around noon hour and keeps on going. She has 15 grandkids. Met her one morning. Actually, twice I met her. Wonderful lady. Welcome aboard to New Route and gave her a little treat one morning from the garden. Wonderful lady. Anyhow, back to the thing. Those who were hired on the basis of ability and not politics were much better. The school board. Some of the ones that ran these school boards over here make me want to say nice words. Not nice words. I won't go there. But those poor guys and girls, if they didn't have union in place like that, it'd be the school board guys' son-in-law, or daughter-in-law, or nephew, or niece, or something. They wouldn't have a chance. So I can tell you on fracking and the oil business, the iron, we're putting pipelines, all those guys, the welders and the iron workers and the laborers and all these people, I think I said pipe fitters, they're great allies to keep fracking going, keep our oil industry going, get pipelines built and keep this economy running. So I can't be labeled as anti-union, but when you say teachers union, they need 2 more days to get ready. They've been off since March, middle of March. April, May, June, July, August. I said before, there's many, many good teachers out there. Smaller families, parents tend to be very demanding. Teachers' life is not always easy. That said, most teachers enjoy what they're doing, and there's many, many wonderful teachers. But for those that want to whine and don't like it, I don't buy this. If you don't like what you're doing, get a new job. If you don't like to see blood, you don't become a nurse. If you don't like to see dirt, you don't become a cleaner, janitor. If you don't like to, whatever your position is, if you don't like, I don't know, dealing with hogs and cows and horses, you don't work on a farm or own a farm or become a farmer, whatever they take. And so we all have agencies in this world, and I have no patience for people been off for 5 months plus. Okay, 5 months plus, they need 2 more days to get ready. Whew! So Paul, I hope this guy Paul Wozniak is watching this. Okay, the parents of these kids don't have time to whine and complain for the most part. They're too damn busy. So get that back part of your anatomy in gear and get ready. If you don't like teaching, fine. Somebody else will take the job. Get out of the profession. Get a profession and somebody else will do the job. With that, I'm going to focus on being positive in this here. A happy Labor Day to all the folks I mentioned. Right from the grocery workers, fishermen, farmers, construction workers, highway flaggers, milkmen, people run the fellas out in the garbage trucks, railroads, and the railroad built this country. Truck drivers keep it going. They both keep it going. They're wonderful folks. So I want to wish you all a happy, peaceful, enjoyable Labor Day weekend. We salute you, I applaud you, and I thank you. You're great folks, and again, enjoy your weekend, your holiday Monday, and thank you again very much. This is John Pettipas wrapping up now. It's almost 25 minutes past 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning, the 4th day of September. Happy Labor Day, and thank everybody for viewing, and spread the word over to the internet, the computer machine, smartphone, iPad, out in a fishing boat, in a farm field, factory floor, wherever. Spread the word in the YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, this is John Pettipas wishing all you wonderful folks all the best and God bless. Happy Labor Day weekend to all you wonderful folks out there. Thank you very much. Bye for now.